Coming up on Fulton Today, Fulton police take down a business in an effort to rid the community of drugs. We'll show you what happened during our ride-along experience. And if you're in the market to buy some county property, get your pen ready. We'll tell you what to do. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. Fulton County Police respond to calls from residents to address suspected drug activity in one county business. FGTV's Priscilla Ortega was with officers during the undercover operation.
The Hood Mart on Old National Highway has been on Fulton County Police's radar for several months, but now the doors are closed after police say they found guns and drugs inside it.
We've received several complaints from the neighborhood over a period of time.
Should be on, yeah, it should be locked.
With 75 pounds of safety gear each.
We're about 100 yards, go ahead, head towards the back door.
And the Bearcat armored vehicle leading the way. The Fulton County SWAT team executed a search warrant with full force during rush hour. Within seconds, the officers made their way inside the Hood Mart and came out with the suspects in handcuffs. Police say this location has been the root of public safety incidents for years, including armed robbery, aggravated assault, and intent to sell marijuana.
Over the past 3 years, we have had incidents in this parking lot, shootings and fights and disturbances.
Police arrested Michael Hobby, Anthony Champion, and Stedrick Shivers. Residents told us off camera they were glad police raided the store and feel the neighborhood is now safer. Police want residents to know they do take each complaint seriously. So if you notice suspicious activity in your neighborhood, don't hesitate to call police or 911. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Priscilla Ortega.
Thank you very much, Priscilla. Meanwhile, members of the county's justice system visit the jail for a different kind of a visit. The court's pretrial service employees got together for the first time in years at the jail's multi-purpose room for a meet and greet. Pretrial service employees help prepare cases for trial at the busiest court in the state, and getting all 65 employees together at one time can be a challenge.
We've played an instrumental part in making sure that we are able to relieve the jail of any overcrowding issues by having inmates placed under our supervision.
Created in 1963, Pretrial Services helps create efficiency and cost savings for the court system. Fulton's jail and court system are the busiest in the state. High school students learn the consequences of bad behavior from the very prosecutors who could put them in jail. FGTV's Jolene Butts-Freeman has our story.
As part of a special Black History program, prosecutors, law enforcement officials, and community leaders held a series of sessions at area schools on critical thinking and positive interaction with law enforcement. The program was held the second anniversary of the day 17-year-old Trayvon Martin was killed in Sanford, Florida by Neighborhood Watch volunteer George Zimmerman. Martin's death sparked protest, debate, and discussions across the country and right here in the county.
We've brought to the students African-American prosecutors, African-American law enforcement officers, and who better to tell African-American young men how to stay safe on the street, how to not become a statistic.
The first stop, Benjamin Banneker High School.
Well, the truth is, over 70% of the people in the Fulton County Jail are African-American males, and they fall between the ages of 17 and 24. When we take pleas at the courthouse, guilty pleas, the judge always asks what's your highest level of education. 95% of the time, a defendant who's taking a guilty plea has only completed 10th grade. So our young men are not finishing high school.
The focus for the students at this session, the importance of education and staying out of jail.
They need to understand that the criminal justice system is not a fun place to be, and if they find themselves in trouble, their friends will not be there for them.
It was 2014 version of Scared Straight.
You have an opportunity to do whatever you want, sir. Choose that wisely.
There was interaction with the students about their future, drugs, and gangs, and for many, they choose life.
You always have an opportunity to do something in life as a person. You could go to college, you could get a job, you could start your own business as being your own person.
Similar sessions were held at 5 other high schools across the metro area. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Jolene Butts-Freeman.
Great story. Thank you so much, Jolene. A special group of homeowners could be in for a big break on their property taxes. The tax assessor's office held a seminar on exemptions at the Darnell Senior Multipurpose Facility. There are several exemptions for residents age 62 and older.
All senior exemptions must be applied for in person. Every last one of them. That's to bring a copy of their ID, bring a copy of their income tax form. If they don't file income tax, they would come in and bring a copy of their Social Security award letter. And they would, if they're still driving, they would bring us a copy of their vehicle registration. They would bring those in person to one of their offices and apply. If they have a power of attorney, the power of attorney can do those things for them. However, they need to bring the same documents.
There are also exemptions for the disabled property owners and veterans.
We have one for the armed forces, and it's for, they have to be 100% service-connected disabled. And they'd have to get a letter from the VA hospital or the VA office that shows that they are 100% disabled and unable to work.
For seniors at the session, it was good information.
It benefits me to the extent that I don't have to pay certain taxes like school taxes, of course. All of my kids are grown and gone, so we don't have to pay school taxes anymore. And certain other taxes like the waste, garbage, solid waste. And I've seen a great difference since we have not been able to, but having to pay those taxes.
Now you have from now until April 1st to file for homestead exemptions. You can contact the tax assessor's office for more information. And are you looking for a bargain? Well, the county has a few big items you may want to buy. Fulton's Facilities and Transportation Department has some property for sale. Well known for overseeing county buildings and roads, the department also leases, manages, and sells property. Current parcels up for sale include residential and commercial property in Alpharetta, Palmetto, Union City, and South Fulton.
In Fulton County, in addition to that, we require that buyers be represented by real estate agents. Buying real estate can be sometimes a little bit complicated, and we want to make sure that buyers have representation, so again, they have an opportunity to fully compete in the buying process.
You can see the property listed for sale on the county's website and get information on the bid process. Just go to this particular website, click on the Land Division tab, and go to Surplus Real Estate for Sale. And still to come, South Fulton residents speak out on issues important to them. We'll take you there in our district by district coverage next.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Elected and law enforcement officials join hands with the community to address public safety concerns, and Fulton residents also speak out about issues that concern them. Here's this week's district by district coverage. Fulton County Chairman John Eves hosts a crime and safety summit to address the concerns of a community. The District 1 at-large commissioner invited a host of elected and law enforcement officials to join him for the forum. Held at Cascade United Methodist Church, the group provided information and insight on some of the public safety issues that have occurred in their communities.
4 young men who were no older than my son robbed my son at gunpoint. And despite all that I have done politically in terms of addressing this issue, recidivism, jail reentry, looking at it as an academic exercise, I want you to know it became personal at that point.
Residents were given a chance to ask questions to the panel. This was the first joint crime and safety summit with county and city of Atlanta officials. The chairman says he intends to schedule others. In District 5, participants of the Harriet G. Darnell Senior Multipurpose Facility enjoy an evening of fashion. The event, aptly titled Seniors on the Runway, gave the participants a chance to show off clothing from their own closets. The models began rehearsing in December.
Well, the seniors always enjoy it. This is our biggest event here at the Darnell Center because everybody likes our fashion show.
This is my 5th year doing it, so I enjoy it. I try to do it every year.
Seniors on the Runway is one of the annual fundraisers for the Friends of Darnell Group. The nonprofit organization hosts a number of community events to help offset some of the costs for the senior programming at the Darnell facility. District 6 Commissioner Joan Garner joins the National Read Across America campaign with a visit to Hope Hill Elementary School. The commissioner read a Dr. Seuss book to Mrs. Mitchell's 2nd grade class. The nationwide Read Across America observance coincides with Dr. Seuss's birthday. Local, state, and national guests read to millions of children all across the country.
I loved Dr. Seuss. My favorite Dr. Seuss is green eggs and ham, and I understand the kids had green eggs for breakfast this morning. Dr. Seuss is wonderful when it comes to young people. It makes learning fun, and it makes it quite an experience, and I will always remember my Dr. Seuss books.
2 of Dr. Seuss's most popular books are Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. Parents can find copies of many of his books at any of the Atlanta Fulton Public Library branches. And finally, District 7 residents voiced their concerns directly to Commissioner William Bill Edwards. The South Fulton Commissioner hosted his quarterly listening session to hear about issues in the community. A few county school board members also attended the meeting. Some residents expressed their desire for more information about the South Fulton cityhood legislation at the Capitol. Others communicated about public safety and code enforcement issues. All of the residents were able to meet with county staff that were present at the meeting.
You know, if we became a city, how would it, as a homeowner, how would it impact my taxes? Would my taxes go up? Will it stay the same? If we continue to be unincorporated, is that feasible?
I was very pleased that the number of individuals that were here got a chance to speak, and the questions that we raised were immediately addressed and assigned tasks to address and successfully resolve them.
The next quarterly listening session is scheduled for May 22nd. Now, you can catch more of your commissioners at work all this week with the rebroadcast of the Board of Commissioners meeting right here on FGTV. And still to come, so how does Fulton rank when it comes to the health of their employees? We'll tell you when we come back.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Fulton County government is recognized for pushing its employees to become healthy. The Atlanta Business Chronicle named the county as Atlanta's healthiest employer. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn has the story.
From the annual 5K walk, 10K run, to the Employee Fitness Center, and the exercise classes, the Fulton County Government Wellness Program is working hard to keep employees healthy. And now, the Atlanta Business Chronicle has named the county the healthiest employer in its annual contest in the large employers category. That is up 1 spot from number 2 last year. And the county doesn't plan on slowing down.
We have been awarded as the top large company that has a worksite wellness program that's considered successful. We're truly excited over it. We hope to add on, expand, and just maintain our standards.
The Employee Wellness Program includes free exercise classes, the 5K walk, 10K run that grows every year, the Healthiest Loser competition that gives employees prizes for shedding pounds, and on-site health clinics that identify risk factors like high cholesterol.
Well, a healthy workplace dictates the employees' attitudes. If employees working in a place that's healthy, they're more happy, they're more productive, and they're more positive in reference to relationships with each other.
The wellness program also saves taxpayers money because spending less on medical care for employees leaves more money for other services. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Lynn Vaughn.
Thank you very much, Lynn. Now, if you want to get in shape, here is some information on some free cooking classes in the county. Cooperative Extension agents are showing people how to make healthy and affordable meals at nutrition classes. Part of the lesson includes an example of how your plate should consist of mostly fruits and vegetables.
It is important to eat very healthy because that way we can get rid of all those chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity.
There are 6 classes and each has different information. Those that go to every class will get a free cookbook and some cooking supplies like measuring cups. To see when the next classes start, go to the library's website. Fulton's health professionals take part in the 2014 Annual Health Expo. Atlanta Technical College hosted the free event. Professionals administered health screenings which tested glucose levels. They also demonstrated how to properly exercise and gave information on services available.
Some people don't have health care, and this is a good opportunity to get those screenings and learn information to improve their lifestyle.
Now, to see when similar events will be held, just log on to the website on your screen. And still to come, get ready for another year of music and fun. The Wolf Creek Amphitheater releases its summer concert schedule. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Listen up, parents. It's that time of year again to sign up your child for a summer camp. Registration is now underway for the Arts Department's popular summer program. The camps are all day for 1 week at a time, starting Memorial Day weekend. The classes offer dance, drawing, and acting for children 5 to 12 years old.
Everything is new and exciting because you get brand new children who may or may not have artistic experience. You have the returning students who have been here for several years. And it's also nice to see them grow and develop as young artists.
The fees start at $68, but there is a discount with parents with multiple kids. The classes are offered at Abernathy, Southwest, and South Fulton Arts Centers. They fill up fast, so log on to fultonarts.org to register. The Wolf Creek Amphitheater announces its concert lineup for the season. 112, Jagged Edge, and Keith Sweat are some of the acts that will perform during this year's affordable old school concert series. There is free parking this year, and you can bring your own food and drinks to the amphitheater. The chief administrator of the amphitheater, Sandra Ward, says it takes a full team to make sure everything is perfect for concert goers.
It takes a lot to really do a show, a concert here every weekend or every other weekend during the summer. It's a full team. It's an excellent team of people that are dedicated and that truly love Wolf Creek.
To see a full list of shows during the old school concert series, just log on to wolfcreekamphitheater.com. And before we go, our reminder that we like to hear from you about the stories and programs right here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey or email or call us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV, find us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.